Hi guys, good evening. So we can get started with this week's meetup. Uh, yeah, we are already 5 people now. So I believe a lot of other people will join in some time, but yeah, we can also already get started. How is it going, guys? Any updates from your side?
Yeah, it's going good, Anu. So I have applied to the couple of the companies and my interviews are lined up. So
Okay.
I'm middle of the interviews. Some companies have completed their first round and waiting for other companies to schedule my first round. The process is a bit slow, I suppose. So week by week, I am waiting for more calls.
Okay. So you said you cleared one of the company's first round, is it?
Yes.
Okay, congratulations on that, and good luck with the next rounds that you are waiting for.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we also have Pradyumna here. So welcome, Pradyumna.
Hey, hi, Nick. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Hello,
So
everyone.
long time no see. Huh?
Yeah, I was a bit busy with my weekends as well, so I had to
Okay.
settle down something. So I just give some time for myself and my responsibility. So I was
Yeah.
busy from last 2 weeks.
Okay. No worries. No worries. No worries. Yeah. So guys, if you have questions, please go ahead. We'll try to answer your questions, and if you want to share something, you can also do that.
Yeah, sure. So I have a basic question. So basically, after clearing first or second round, they asked me to schedule the another rounds. So I think I am in bit of hurry scheduling the rounds too early. For example, if my first round has been completed in Thursday or Friday, I just schedule my second round on just on Monday. So sometimes I did not get any reply, and sometimes on Monday or Tuesday when it passed away, they say we have this particular booking already in our calendar, so can you schedule next round of interview in next days? So what will be the good strategy to schedule the subsequent rounds? Should I take some time or something like that? If you can help me on that.
Yeah, ideally, these companies they share a Calendly link, and in the Calendly link, you can actually see where the slots are available. So, are you not doing that?
Yeah, so basically some companies are sharing the Calendly links. So there they have properly given this time is free, this time is busy. There it is clearly mentioned. So on that, on these companies, I'm not getting any issues. But some companies they share the open calendars because
Okay.
their calendar times have not been basically blocked on that in which
Okay.
time they are busy.
Yeah,
So
so
they
there is
just
no
share.
hard and fast rule for scheduling your next round, but usually Fridays are not, the days where they usually conduct interviews. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe sometime in the beginning of the week or towards the mid of the week is something I would suggest you.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, one quick suggestion from my side would be, yeah, so provide a list of dates. I mean,
Yeah.
4 to 5 dates, so that they can at least block your date and some of the dates you have given, and also
Okay.
provide the time slots as well, so that they would be more it would be more precise for them to block your time.
Yeah, that's a good
Sure.
point. Yeah.
I'll try that. I'll try that.
Cool.
And one more point to be considered is, don't schedule the interview very next day or the coming 2 days. I
Yep.
mean,
Yep. Yep.
they take some time generally. I mean, though if you they minimum take at least 4 to 5 days for the next round to be scheduled. So follow that strategy. Give some time for that, at least 3 days or 2 days of gap, and then schedule
Mm-hmm.
the forthcoming round.
Yes. I think I am doing this mistake more often. So I'll take in this point in my mind. Sure.
Yeah,
Thank you, Prathiman.
yeah. All the best.
Thank you.
Yeah. So is this our Raghu SAP?
Hey Anup, yeah, it's me.
Hey, Raghu.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Good, Anup, all good.
So you are a SAP HR now, is it?
Yeah, HR, HCM, both the same.
Okay, I didn't know about it. Okay, cool.
They're both the same. HR and HCM, they both mean the same.
Okay, awesome. So we just had our first question of the day and now waiting for more questions. So guys, please go ahead. Yogesh is also here now. Hi, Yogesh. Hi, Yogesh, can you hear us?
I know, yes, I can hear you.
Cool. So any updates from your side, Yogesh?
Actually, I'm going to Delhi today regarding my appointment. Yeah, as I've told you, I'm facing some issues in my appointment, so I'll visit VFS office tomorrow morning.
Okay. So good luck with that.
Thank you, and happy birthday to your daughter.
Thank you. Yeah, so any other question, guys? I think today we have all the experts here and no other person to ask questions.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, so Yogesh, Pradyumna, Raghu, me, everyone is here, and yeah, we have less number of participants otherwise. So Mayank and Yagya and Baluraj, do you guys have questions? Satish?
Yeah. So just one quick question. So regarding JSV, job seekers visa. So is it necessary to resign from the current company, or we can parallelly go to the Europe side, Germany side, and try for the other companies? And once we get any offer, then we can just resign from the current company. So is it something required while visa is stamping, or for appointment at VFS and something like that? Is it necessary?
So Pradyumna is the guy
there's
who can answer.
Yeah.
I think.
So there's no hard and fast rule that you should resign from your current company, but it depends upon your company's global policies. Are you allowed to work outside India? So check that policy. If you have that can work from anywhere in the world, then I suggest you to move to Europe on a GSV and then start looking for opportunities. And then once you get the job, you're good to quit your previous job.
Okay.
But what I believe is most of the companies in India does not allow to work outside India. But that is up to the company's discretion.
Yes. I'll need to check at my company side first.
Yeah.
So while applying for a JSV, you don't have to provide your resignation letter or something, right? Right, Pradyumna?
No, you don't have to provide.
Okay, cool. So we just now have a new member, Avinash, here on the call today. So Avinash, welcome. Do you have any questions?
Thank you. I have no any questions.
Okay. So guys, any other questions? So we have all the experts here today.
Hello, Satish here.
Hey, Satish. Yeah.
Hello. I'm having 5 years of experience in Java technologies, and I have been working in microservices since last 3 years. I would like to know what about the Java microservices opening in Germany. Is there any scope in more Java microservices in Germany?
So microservices, does that mean you work on Scala and everything? REST APIs and everything?
Java Spring Boot microservices.
Okay. Because in my company, I have an opening for a software developer. I mean SDG, and they were mostly asking for Java with Scala, REST API, and JUnit.
Okay. Apart from Scala, I'm having all the experience. JUnit, REST API, and microservices.
Okay, and probably one of our group member by the name Ravi, He is also a Java
Okay.
developer and he's asking for the referrals for the position in our company only. So probably I'll talk to
Okay.
him and I'll get back to you in the group. Is it okay? Or else you can ping me on
Is it
Discord
sure?
as well.
Sure, I will ping you on Discord, this group separately.
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay, sure. Thank you, Pradyumna. Thank
Yeah,
you,
no
Anup.
problem, Satish.
Yeah, sure. And in general, if you want to see the job openings for your particular skill set, you can always go to LinkedIn, search and see for Germany what all openings are there. I think.
Sure, Anup.
Yeah.
I'm getting just difficulties in the LinkedIn, how to make 100% profile.
Okay.
I'm getting it's not user friendly. I'm thinking it's not user friendly. Since I have been using Naukri, LinkedIn is not user friendly. It's what I feel.
Okay. Got it. Yeah,
I'm
but
not unable to make 100% profile in LinkedIn.
Okay. Then maybe you can have a look at our Discord members' profiles and then maybe update yours accordingly. That might help.
Okay, sure.
Because I think
Sure,
LinkedIn is
Anup.
one of the platform where you can go and search for jobs in Germany. That's one of the best platforms we have.
Okay, Anup. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. So we have a couple of more members joining. Do you guys have any other questions, guys? We still have some more time.
Hi everyone. This is Balu.
Hi, Balu.
Yeah, hi. Actually, I have experience in front-end technologies. So I created a profile in Honeypot.
Mm-hmm.
So someone contacted me. We had a discussion and they told me like my profile will be on live on today. Okay. And actually, I don't have any like a previous experience in like how to apply and all. Is it like company will look our profile and they will contact us, or we will get a list of profile of the company? How it will be in Honeypot?
Okay, so I think the person who contacted you is the representative of Honeypot. So there is the manager, so account manager for every person. So maybe the account manager contacted you saying that he will review your profile and then make it live today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So once your profile is live, the companies who think that your profile matches their job description, they will apply to your profile. And you will also get an email saying that this particular company applied to your profile, and then you can review that and then continue with that company if you want to, and then they can schedule the interviews then accordingly.
Okay.
So you don't have to search for companies, rather the companies search for you.
Yeah. And one more question is like actually I have experience in Angular technology. And when I try to search in LinkedIn, most of the companies are looking for React. So
yeah,
anyone over here from front-end technology, and do they have the same experience and all? I'm asking in the group right now. Anyone have the same front-end technology experience and all? And have you ever faced something like this?
I don't know if Pradyumna knows about it, but he is into testing, right, Pradyumna?
Yes.
Okay. So
But
in general, I
there
have
are
seen
lot.
that the demand for React is much more as compared to Angular or Vue or those kind of front-end technologies. But I would suggest you to do a proper research on LinkedIn by going to the LinkedIn search and see what exactly the number of jobs are for your particular technology in Germany.
Yeah.
That would give you a rough idea of how the job market is for you.
Yeah. Just did some like reference and all. That's I got something like React is most use technology.
Yeah, exactly. Even in my company, they are using React.
Okay.
Yeah.
And one more question.
Sure.
Can we get a reference from the person who is working in Europe and all? Like they can directly refer us.
Yeah, I think that's already happening.
Yeah.
So Pradyumna and Ravi, they are already sharing referral to their companies in our group.
Okay.
I'm not
That's
wrong.
also possible, right?
One thing to consider, most of the companies are not open to hire someone from other outside European countries. My company is there. They just opened the gateway outside European because they have waited for around 6 to 8 months, and they're trying to get the resources inside the European countries, and they're not able to get. So they have opened the gates outside the European countries, and that's how Ravi was also got selected into our company. Similarly, we have a lot of profiles open across the globe. So though the referral is open, there's still a bar that people still people are still looking for the European candidates.
Yeah. Okay. So the first preference is always within Germany, second is within Europe, and the third one is like outside of Europe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for that.
Sure. Anyone else with any other question? No. So Avinash, Nagesh. Okay. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, hi, I'm Pradyumna. Very good afternoon. Hi, Tim. Very good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, Anup, actually, the questions I have, actually, I have a 6-year experience in the field of like automotive domain, C++, Qt, QML, like automotive, HMI development domain.
Okay.
So, yeah, actually, the reason, 1 year back, actually, I gave an interview in Altron, Italy. So almost first 2 rounds I was cleared. Then finally they said like language certification is important, like that, like certification.
Yeah.
So I don't know the reason. That is the thing they're disqualified maybe. So just I'm asking like this is compulsory, the language certification.
That actually depends on your domain, Nagesh, because in the IT field, for example, my or Pradyumna and we are into development and testing, where we do not have to interact with the customers or people who are outside of the company. But I think in your domain, automotive, most of the conversation happens with the outside world, right? Or how is it?
Yeah.
You are not into development,
yes.
I believe.
No, I'm in development only.
Okay, you are in development, but still you have to communicate with the outside world.
Yeah, maybe because almost the automotive companies almost I think in Europe only. Still, I am working in India, like in Bangalore. I am communicating with like Europe customers only.
Like, that's the main problem. So when you want to communicate with the people outside, you should know at least some basic. You should have some basic knowledge of German.
Okay.
Because here people prefer German over English, and you can't do much about it.
Okay. So then is there like actually I'm in Bangalore right now. So like is there any like institutes for learning which is a better institute like I am asking, or else any online certification is better, or like any?
I think there is this Goethe Institute, which should be there in Bangalore as well, which is the kind of the famous institute for learning German. And I'm not sure because we had some discussion around these and in the past, and some institutes they came up in the discussion. But maybe someone else can also add to it. Pradyumna or Raghu, maybe you guys know about it.
I would also recommend an institute called InLingua.
Inlingua is also another well-known reputed institute in Bangalore.
Is it there in India as well? Because I did my German
Yeah.
from Inlingua.
Yeah, it's there in India also.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it's there in Bangalore. So if you go to their website Inlingua, you can send a message in the chat bot, and someone will contact you like within a day's time. They have batches running all across the year.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I would definitely recommend them. I've also personally had a training from there.
Yeah, in Germany at least they are really good. I also took my till A2 from Inlingua, so they were good.
Okay. Could you please text me like in group channel like the institute name, Lingua?
Yeah.
I can also type it here.
Yeah, Anup can.
Yeah, I just typed in the chat.
Yeah, thank you, Anup. And one more thing, like I have a question. Suppose if I got German like opportunity, whether we need to show like some deposit amount like in our account, just as generally I am asking, which is mandatory.
For JSV, you have to show specific amount. For employment visa, you don't have to show any funds on your account.
Okay, not JSV. Suppose if I got the opportunity in German, because there is one interview. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to show, but yeah, you should carry some money with you, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, for the initial first month's rent and all the expenses, you should carry some good amount with you.
Okay. Yeah, that's all. Because still now I'm trying to learn German language. Like I am allocating 2 hours, 1 hour daily, spending some time.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you find that your job needs German, then of course it's a good idea to learn it. If you really want to get a job in Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah. That's all. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. So any other question, guys? We still have 5 more minutes. Or maybe someone can share. So Pradyumna, maybe you can share some updates about how it's going for you. And are you still in the same city or did you move from there? Pradyumna, can you hear us? No. Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in the same city. I'm still working with the same company, and it's going smooth as of now.
Yeah. So Ravi is also going to join your company, right?
Ravi has joined my company probably last week. Yeah, last week was his first week in my company, and for him also, I mean, I just spoke to him the last week, and he was also very comfortable with the company.
Okay, so you guys are in the same office.
Yes, but we are in 2 different cities.
Okay.
I haven't met him personally, but on an internal communicator, we had some good chat.
Okay, got it.
And his manager is very keen to hire people outside the European countries.
Okay, yeah, that's good to know.
Because, I mean, even his manager was hired recently, probably 6 months ago, and he was given an opportunity to build the new team, which is more into software. Into Java. So they have opened the gates across the globe, and they were ready to hire people from any country in the world.
Good. That's a good news. Yeah. So how is the job seeker visa and this normal visa things going on in India? Are you guys facing any issues there? Is the job seeker visa open now or no updates there?
Not. I mean, I heard from
Okay.
few of the people from our group that only Maharashtra has opened JSV, and other regions were yet to be opened. That's what I heard from probably 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And one guy from our group, his Gokul Menon, has reached Hamburg and he's working in free now.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So did you refer him, or is he
No. It was I mean, he carried his own profile and he got a job and free now.
Okay.
I mean, he's also an SDET, I mean, similar to my profile.
Okay. Cool. So a lot of good news spreading around.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Good to hear.
Vinit Nair has also secured a job, I guess. I've seen the group.
Yes. Yeah. And he's going to be there in Berlin, I believe, and maybe somewhere nearby my place.
Probably you can meet him then.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, guys. If you don't have any other questions, then we can end the call for today.
So one more question, Anu.
Yeah.
If we have some time.
Sure.
So while applying for the job seeker visa, I am currently living in Pune. I am basically from Rajasthan. So can I produce my salary account bank statement as an proof of residence, or what else I need to submit to make appointment in Maharashtra region, for example, in Mumbai?
That's a tricky question. Pradyumna, do you know about this? Because I believe you have to provide some address proof like a Aadhaar card or something. No?
Yes, we definitely should provide. What the verification? Probably the legitimate Indian documents like PAN card, Aadhaar card, or ration card, something you have to provide them, and that should have your current address.
Yeah, I would say it's better to get the Aadhaar card updated with the address that you want. That would be the easiest way, I think.
So where have you lived for the last few months, or where have you been living? In Pune?
Yeah. From last 6 years, I am living. From past, say 10 years, I am living in Pune.
Okay.
So then, if you need to see which consulate jurisdiction or which embassy Pune falls under, I think it is Mumbai only. I think.
Yes, so Mumbai.
And you must apply from there on.
Yes.
So then why do you want to go to Rajasthan for this?
No. I just gave my background that my all Aadhaar card, passport, address belonging to the Rajasthan.
Okay. Sorry, I got confused.
Yes. So I think a registered rent agreement will also work if it is been allowed.
It should be in the list of documents. The list of documents that are valid for job seekers visa are there on the India DIP portal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Agreement is one among them. I don't think so.
Yeah, even I don't think so.
Get the passport updated or Aadhaar card getting updated.
Okay, I'll check on the website and just
yeah
take care of it. Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, guys, then that's it for today. And thank you all for joining. And special thanks to Raghu, Pradyumna, you guys. It's been a long time, right? Yeah. So Raghu, our 101 meeting is due. So we will have a meeting very soon.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Cool.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, guys. Thanks for joining.
Have a great weekend.
Yeah. Have a great weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.